Hi everyone and welcome. Previously we have covered that how we can use the XIAO ESP32C3 board as a Modbus TCP server, or you can say Modbus TCP device. But we just created the server, or we can say we just created a device. It doesn't publish any data. We can simulate the data, but it is not publishing any data by its own. Okay, so now in this video what we are going to do is we have attached the DHT11 sensor, as you can see here. So this XIAO ESP32C3 board will read the data of this sensor, okay, DHT11 sensor, and it will provide the data on Modbus TCP server. Okay, so with the help of any Modbus TCP client software, we can read the data of DHT11 sensor. Okay, but the limitation is always there. We can use only one client to read the data, or you can say we can only use one client to connect with this Modbus TCP server, which we will create in this XIAO ESP32C3 board. Okay, so let's see how you can do that. And yeah, previously we have covered that how you can create your own Modbus TCP server with XIAO ESP32C3 board, which support only single client. Now in this video we are going to cover this topic: how to publish DHT11 sensor data from XIAO ESP32C3 board to built-in Modbus TCP server and read it in any Modbus TCP client. So either you can read the data, okay, you can read the data of DHT11 sensor in Node-RED, in Modscan, in some SCADA software, in the CAP server, or you can directly install any Android application of Modbus client, and then you can read the data of temperature and humidity in your Android device. Okay, I have already created a block for you. There you will find the connection diagram. Okay, you can see the connection diagram of XIAO ESP32C3 and DHT11 sensor, and I have already provided the libraries, which library you have to install to make your code work. Okay, and yeah, we are defining the IP address statically that after Modbus TCP server start, this will be our IP address to connect with our Modbus TCP server. And here we have to provide the SSID and password of our Wi-Fi. And we will have a data of temperature and humidity in our Modbus TCP client via this XIAO ESP32C3 board. Okay, so you will get the serial monitor like this, and here also you will see the data like this. Okay, so let's see how you can do that. So Modscan 32 is our Modbus TCP client software, which we will use to connect with this Modbus TCP device, which we will create in ESP32C3 board. Okay, so let's see the code and let's upload it. So yeah, our sensor type is DHT11, and pin number which we have connected our sensor is D6. As you can see here in the blog, we have connected D6 to the signal. Okay, and we are providing the default IP address, or you can say the static IP address, 192.168.1.4. so here I have to use 192.168.1.4, and I am not providing any port number here, so the static port will be 502. Okay, you can say default port is 502, and then after it will read the data of temperature and humidity, and it will add the data to our holding register, and that data we can read here, okay, in the Modbus client software. It can be any Modbus client, it can be any SCADA, it can be CAP server, it can be Node-RED, or it can be any other Modbus client software. It's up to you, whatever Modbus client software you want to use. Now just select your port, COM4, the board, XIAO ESP32C3. Make sure the libraries are installed. So library you have to install for Modbus is Modbus ESP8266, okay, which is already installed in my system. And for DHT11 by Adafruit. Okay, so yeah, you can see DHT sensor library by Adafruit. So you have to install this two library, and that's it. You can use this code. And yeah, make sure to change the SSID and password of your Wi-Fi, because this XIAO ESP32C3 board is supporting wireless connectivity. So it will connect to my Wi-Fi. It will serve as a Modbus TCP device, but the network or the connectivity it is going to use is the Wi-Fi connectivity. Okay, it doesn't have a LAN support, so it will provide us the temperature and humidity data via wireless connectivity. Okay, and in the same Wi-Fi my system is connected, you can say my laptop is connected, so we can read the data in our Modbus client software. So let me upload the sketch. Okay, done uploading. We will open the serial monitor, and here you can see 192.168.1.4, the static IP address, and here is the data of temperature and humidity. If I reset it, okay, then also you can see connected to Wi-Fi, the same IP address, and it will start publishing the data of temperature and humidity. Now let's connect from our Modbus TCP client software. So 192.168.1.4, and the default port is 502, and we are connected. You can see 30.1 is our temperature and our humidity is 29.0%. If I blow some air to this sensor, then the value will change. See, the value of humidity goes to 86% and the temperature goes to 32.9%. Okay, so this is how you can use this ESP32C3 board to provide your sensor data over the Modbus TCP protocol. Okay, now it will go back to normal values after a few seconds. Okay, so this is how this ESP32C3 board is useful. So you can connect any sensor with the ESP32C3 board. It will read the data and it will provide you the data on Modbus TCP protocol, and with the help of any Modbus TCP client you can read the data. So in the previous video we have covered that how to create Modbus TCP server using XIAO ESP32C3, but we are not publishing any data, or we haven't connected any sensor with the board, so it is like a normal Modbus TCP server without any data. Okay, but now we have connected the sensor, DHT11 sensor, and now it is providing us the data of DHT11 sensor. So in any Modbus client I can read the data, I can divide it by 10, and I can have the actual value like 30.80 or 30.7 degrees centigrade, and humidity 30%. Okay, so this is how you can use your XIAO ESP32C3 in the industry to read any sensor data and to publish that sensor data to Modbus TCP protocol wirelessly. So if you have any Wi-Fi in your industry, then you can connect your XIAO ESP32C3 board to your Wi-Fi. You can use this board as a Modbus TCP server or Modbus TCP device, and with the help of any Modbus TCP client software you can connect, and you can read the data wirelessly from some other location in your plant. So that is possible. Also you can do some more stuff with the data, whatever you have in mind. It's up to you how you want to use the data. So I hope this is helpful to you, and I hope it will help you in some industrial project. So if you have any question or any doubt, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp. Otherwise you can go to our blog, you can read the instructions step by step, you can install the libraries, you can copy the code, and you can test your connectivity with the Modbus client software. Okay, I have used Modscan 32 as a basic Modbus client software, but you can use any Modbus client software to connect with your Modbus TCP server or Modbus TCP device, which we have created in XIAO ESP32C3 board. So stay tuned for the next video, and in the next video, instead of DHT11 sensor, we are going to publish some analog sensor data. Okay, I don't have any analog sensor, but we are going to use the port meter to vary the analog value, and that data will be available in the holding register. Okay, so that thing we are going to cover in the next video. I will also provide the connection diagram for it. Maybe I have already created a blog. No, the blog is not available. Okay, I'll provide the blog as well, and we will cover the diagram in the next video as well. So stay tuned for the next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye and thank you.